Hello, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to read an excerpt on Wings of Ebony. This is about, I'm going to tell you what it's about. It says it's about half god, half human Rue snatched from her Houston home to Ganzai, a secret land of gods, by her estranged father. Then she must face an evil determined to steal everything from her. So on the back it says, Rue's family is her whole life, but her world is upended when the unthinkable happens. Her mom is murdered and Rue is snatched away by a father she never knew and forced to live at home in Ganzai, a secret country of gods who wield a powerful magic. In Ganzai, Rue's existence is a crime. There's never been a half-god, half-human there, where leaders protect the magical powers at all costs. Miserable and desperate to see her sister, Tasha, on the anniversary of their mother's death, Rue breaks Ganzai's sacred do not leave law and returns to Houston, only to discover black kids are being forced into crime and violence. And Tasha is in danger of falling prey to the very forces that claimed her mother's life. Worse still, evidence mounts that the evil plaguing East Row is the same one that lurks in Kansas, an evil that will stop at nothing until it has stolen everything from her. Rue must embrace her true identity and wield the full magnitude of her ancestors' power to save her herd before the gods burn it to the ground. But how can she pull it off when her enemy is everywhere? Oh my god, so good. So I'm so excited. So we're gonna read chapter 1. Bullets don't have names. But if they did, chances are one would have mine, or someone brown skinned like me. Metal slates chill my legs, and I shimmy sideways, craning for a better view from the bus stop, careful to keep the onyx stones fused to my wrist covered. Fused to my wrist covered. Oh my god, okay. Up all night, I watched the sun rise like a traitor in the chill set in my bones. A yawn stretches at my throat, but my lungs refuse to breathe. Any moment, Tasha will step out, her tie-dye drawstring knapsack on her back, and her purple fuzzy phone clenched in her fingers. She always oversleeps, but she won't be late, not today. She's like me, probably couldn't sleep, knowing we had a face today. Had to relive what this day means. 1 year ago today, Mom died. Shot dead on her stoop. No explanation, no investigation, just blood, pain, and lots of tears. So many tears. Since then, it's been Tasha and me, separated, living in different places. But not today. Today, my little sister won't be alone. My eyes sting. I blink the tears away as a bass-filled truck rattles by blasting some rapper whose name I can't remember. I'm home. It's good to be back, even if I can't stay. I sigh, but my shoulders clench instead of sink. Construction spews out of work trucks across the street, bringing the block to life. Chiming bells snatch my attention. Kiki's wake shop? They open early as hell today. 2 doors down, dudes in glistering chains, hoodies, and baggy jeans chop it up, slapping hands and giving one-arm hugs. My niggas. Now, this is what it says in the book, not me just being that. I don't use that word. The whole damn block is my family. Neighbors are aunties. I got more cousins than makes any sort of mathematical sense. I can't work that shit out logically with a family tree chart. The block is family, just the way it is. The way it has to be. But even families keep secrets. I tug at my sleeve. I lean back, flipping my hood on, face cloaked in shadow. I'm not trying to get tripped up with questions about where I've been. Some shit's just too wild to even try to explain. And where I've been this past year, the place I'm forced to call home, is wild AF. A jumble of voices pull me around, twisting in my seat. I keep my head down, hoodie up until the footsteps are faint patters. I exhale, my knees still bouncing. 6 a.m. My sis takes the bus to school because it's too far to walk. And everyone at the house is off to work, well, before the street lamps stop buzzing. Any moment now, she'll be out the door and find the girl a gift I left on the step. A gift I wish I could hand to her if the risk wasn't so great. As far as folks know, I disappeared a year ago. Probably think I'm locked up in a juvie somewhere. Not true. I've been in juvie twice. 2 times, too many. Being snatched from home before Mom's was in the ground makes my insides ache more than how it felt sleeping on a cold cell floor. And the bastard who took me left Tasha. Such bullshit. She isn't full blood, he said. We got the same mom, different dad. I try to tell him that the whole block is fam, that I can't be pulled from him and just forget where I'm from. It don't work like that. But he wouldn't get that because he's not from around here. Home won't ever be behind him. He wasn't hearing it. Once you leave this place, you can't ever come back, ever, he said without explanation. And for 364 days I didn't. But Tasha won't be alone today. Today she has me. Even if it means breaking the dumbass rules to leave her this gift. She will know I remember. I took my clothes inside my hoodie and swiped the screen on my wristwatch. It glows, it warms, glowing a dull blue. It's barely breakfast time, and this Houston heat is straight up disrespectful. 6:05. Come on, sis. I promised Bree, just about the only friend I have at my new home. I'll get in, leave Tasha's gift, see her off to school, and get out of here. She protested, but she made this dope watch to get me here and back, without magic, undetected. She just finished it days ago and was nervous it might not work. A pulsing dot shifts on its screen, zeroing in on Tasha's location, where I tap. Works just fine. Bree is smart as hell, I swear. As long as I lay low, no one will ever know I'm gone. A frayed purple necklace dangles from my neck. I roll the thread back and forth between my fingers. The last time I saw Tasha, she wore a matching one. The sparrow charm that used to hang from it broke off months ago. Tasha's dancing for birds. Sometimes about flying, something about flying mesmerized her. She's always back and forth between Mom's and her dad's grandmother's house. She's like a bird, even if she can't fly. Little bone, light, so small. Always flitting between Sam's houses. A bird with many nests. When I last saw her, she was going on about some new species she learned in school. I smirked. She loves school. A trait we don't share. Tasha must have got that from her pop's side of the family. I didn't have a dad, so home for me didn't change every weekend. I pulled the knot in the charmless necklace, making sure it's tight. His ratty as it is, it's my sister's ours. One of the few things I was able to hold on to this place, to from this place when I left. The only real keepsake from home. Tasha's glittery pink Converses catch the sunlight as the door opens and I gasp. She's taller than before. How'd she grow that fast? The door fully opens and I'm up on my feet. I lighten my pace across the street, careful to stick to the shadows. I can see her, love her from a distance, be here. They can't touch her. Touching her is the one rule I can't break. Something changed when I was bound to magic in Gonzion, the place where I live now. I rubbed the onyx lump fused to my wrist, and it warms. Having magic is cool, but it isn't worth the cost. If I had the choice, I would have chosen Tasha and lived here on the block. A message on my watch shakes my wrist, and I ignore it. Eyes fixed on my sis. I skip across the street to get closer, careful to keep my head up. Shade swallows me on her side of the street. She pops in earbuds before locking at the door and flipping her string straps on her shoulders. That faded ass tie-dye. I told her that went out in the 70s, but she loves it. She was never one to follow what everyone else is doing. She's always been like that, though. Cool doing her own thing, like me. That we must say both got from mom. Come on, Tosh. Look down. Neon braids dangle from her cornrows, dancing across her scalp in zigzags. Her hair is always tight. Her nails probably match. That's my sis. Nail polish isn't my thing. Chips too easily. Too easy. I keep it fresh white. It's clean. Fresh white. I keep my fresh whites one clean though. That's really weird how she writes one, but it's okay. Toothbrush in my pocket at all times. Tosh ain't leaving the house without the dopiest dew and flyest nails. Period. 12-year-olds and strutting. I slick down my edges, grinding, remembering. On the stoop, Mom used to rip through her head, braiding ours in half the neighborhood with a piece of cigarette dangling on her lip. Took the whole Saturday, I swear. She smacked the hell out of my hand with a rat-tailed comb if I moved too much. You got too much damn hair to be tender-headed, she'd say. I flick away hot tears. Mom's is gone, and crying never solved shit. Glasses perched on Tasha's beautiful wide nose hid her dark eyes. Her shoe nudges the wrapped box I left on her bottom step, and my heart skips a beat. She grabs it and looks around. I press into the neighbor's brick. She cannot see me. How would I explain that? Where do I say I've been? What do I do if she comes back with me? She wouldn't understand. And what if she tries to touch me? Patrol back in Gonzio would say touching humans gives them memories of all your feelings and experiences. She knows everything about the secret place I live and the magic they gave me. I can't. Gonzas exists in secret, and they attempt to keep it that way. Just being here for a few is enough. It has to be enough. Chin up, I pretend the dull ache in my chest isn't there. Lines riddle Tasha's forehead. The paper. Look at the wrapping paper. She rips the side open and stops. She brings it closer to her face and tiny craters dent her cheeks. She holds the package there, staring, smiling. A priceless smile, worth every bit of trouble I could get into for this. I wasn't sure what to wrap it with. You don't exactly have a mini mart with wrapping paper where I'm living. They're probably magic some shit together, but I don't know those spells yet. So I took pages from Mom's old journal and wrapped the box like an extra gift in addition to what's inside. Tasha peers closely at the paper and gasps. Mom's words. She's reading them. Her fingertip finds the corner of her eyes. I stay on her six as she walks with quick steps towards the best stop, opening the package. I can't see her face. I want to see that big ass grin when she actually opens it up. We round the corner, head down Fishler Street, and turn into Mom's complex. A square block of row-style brown brick apartments with a basketball court in the center. My old spot. The janky-ass hoop that still hangs there with a piece of plywood for the backboard. The smell of bay leaves, onions, and garlic curl on my toes. Someone's grandma's cooking gumbo. I haven't set foot in my old stomping ground since I left. Seeing the backside from across the street wasn't easy, but walking to my neighborhood is hard. The block's lit like it's Saturday night. People are everywhere, spilling out of their homes. Mom's old door is coated in sharp green paint. The number 9 dangles there like it always did, perpetrating on the 6. My fingers twitch to fix it out of habit. Tufts of weeds peek through cracks on the stoop where I spent summers drinking Kool-Aid cups, gossiping with my girls, hollering at dudes. I walk along the shade. Tasha's digging into the box now. The playground swings shuffled in the wind, creaking. They're like a clock, reminding me I shouldn't be here. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Maybe a little closer, just a little. I stroll down the broken concrete path alongside the swing set, carefully cloaked in darkness, but closer to her now. She cracks a smile, and I'm more and more over. She rounds a corner ahead, and I follow as a pair of 6 foot 2 somethings walk by. Baggy jeans, another face I don't know, says, "What's up?" I do the same. Dimpling dangles and clicks above zip-ups and long sleeves. Not cool enough for that, like most winters in Houston. Muggy as hell. My watch vibrates. Another message. Ignored. Just a few more minutes. A chance to see her face light up at what's inside that box. Something to let her know that today, of all days, I'm still thinking of her. Round the corner is Tasha's school bus stop. 6:19. On time. She rips the last piece of paper and pulls out the golden cricket from inside the box. It was a little pendant Mom gave me, the last thing I had from her. She put the heart-shaped pendant in my hand 3 months before she died. Told me that she worked a double shift for months to afford it. That didn't mean I needed to feel bad, she said. Just that my ass better not lose it because she can't afford another one. Tasha used to ask me to play with it. I wouldn't let her breathe it. Now it's hers. I'm the oldest, which means I have to be the strongest. She needs it more than me. My watch pins. I swipe right. A new message and all the ignored older ones scroll up on the screen. Bree, you okay? Bree, been a long time and getting away. Bree, Rue? An old school Cadillac with a rattling truck steals my attention. As his shiny chrome wheels slide to a stop. His black tinted windows crack and the kids at the bus stop rush over. 2 kids about Tasha's age hop out, noisy like bombs. Always said I was. I crank my neck trying to see. Tasha looks in my direction, like dead at me. I can't move. Does she see me? Shit. She waves at me, but she's looking past me and spin on my heel. Some dudes hanging out. A car across the intersection, waving back at her, like so. Ayoti here. The dude's white button-up is tucked neatly into a pair of faded jeans. His face, do I know him? Sup? Even her voice sounds older. She puts the heart-shaped pendant in her pocket and jets his way. A squint, hunching beside a dumpster. Who's this dude? Why the hell? Why the hell is whatever he wants so damn important? She has to leave her stop to cross the street to come to him. You want something? You come here. My sister won't be running after no one. He looks both ways, and he does too, beckoning her closer. She's all smiles, her best. She's going to miss her best. Un- uneasiness coils in like that. She knows this dude, and by the way she's grinning, she knows him well. I'm on my feet, keeping her in my sights. I don't like this. She drives across the first half of the street as the sound of the horns zips by. Hurry up, girl, he said with a smile, his pasty skin reflecting the morning sun. Aye, wait up, she answers. I'm coming. Coming where? Where the hell are we going? I need to be closer. I'm not feeling this, not any of this. Not with my sister, not while I'm here. Huh, I creep so close. The sound of her vanilla hair putting swirls in my nose. I'm so close, so very close. If she turns around, she will see me. Then what? As she checks both ways again, tires peel out in the distance. Blunt gravel stings my nostrils. The dude's now in his Impala, dark blue with glittering wheels. My heart won't slow, and I no longer expect it to. Tasha dips across the rest of the intersection and hops in his passenger seat. He pulls off the curb, and she turns my way. Our eyes lock. She sees me. Shit! I'm no expert on the ins and outs of Gonzo, the magic world. But one thing I know for sure, magic folks like these lost here do not like broken rules. What does a slap on the wrist even look like there? Tasha, knowing that I'm here is a problem. Big ass problem. Her mouth is hanging open and shudder shocked. She grabs the dude's shoulder to slow down. He throws me a glance, black ink peeking at me from the collar of his shirt. His eyes burn into mine. He doesn't smile, doesn't stop, just shows, slows. Approaching a yellow light, my excitement shudders. Tires stretch far off into the distance. The tattered driver runs the red and keeps rolling across the intersection, staring at me instead of the road. A white sedan dents my peripheral, racing towards them. The skin on my back bristles like icy hot knives. The They're going to get hit. The sedan driver's eyes bulge as he slams on the brakes. No, no, no! Rubble screams and skids against the pavement. My magic! I close the distance between us and raise my hand, fingers were spread wide. I tug all my focus to the center of my wrist. Energy like heat rushes through me, pooling in the balls of onyx, glowing on my wrist. Oh no, she's gonna get in really big trouble. But waiting, ready, the time spell, the damn words. What are the damn words? Tide not your weave. Magic rips from my hands like branches, blinding and hot. Everything still. Time stopped. The nose of the white car is frozen in motion, kissing the passenger side door, Tasha's door. The face of the guy driving the white car is scrunched in pain, frozen and unmoving. Tasha's arms are all I see, stilled in the wave. The entire scene is frozen like a figures of glass. Pupils dilated with fear. Wind whips around us feverishly. I'm here, I say. Her eyes are all wide and still. She probably can't hear me, but I whisper all the same. You're going to be okay. The guy in the driver's seat next to her is as still as ice, hand on the door handle. A twisted grin glued on his face, a big-ass coiled snake tattoos on his neck. I move around the car and tug at the back door, locked. With no one consciously watching, I press my palms together, conjuring a force of energy between them. I thrust it at the rear window. It shatters in a sea of chime. Feel! Flames ignite from my fingertips. The smell of burned chemicals fills my nostrils as I scorn through her seatbelt as quickly as I can. Magic bearers should never touch humans. The damn rule plays on repeat in my head. Frantic, I wrap my shaking hands around her, and a tingling sensation moves through me. I bite down, ignoring it, and pull harder. Her warm skin against mine, singeing but hanging on a thread. The seatbelt still doesn't let go of her leg. The time spell will wear off any second, and this car crash will crush back into motion. I tug and bite the belt, pulling the coppery liquid fills my mouth. It won't relent. Shit. She will not die here. She won't. I clamp my teeth and yank again. The belt releases. Magic bearer should never touch humans. The rules. The stupid rules. This is my sister, not just anyone. They can do their worst to me. I'm not losing her. I pull the petite frame into the asphalt. The streetlights are flashing now, and the colors shift from green to yellow to red, and back to green. I glance over my shoulders and check my watch. How long does the time spell last? I bite my lip. 3 would know. I fidget with my watch to send her a message as the sound of crunching glass fills the air, spits the air. Spits? Yeah, splits the air. I raise my hand, trying to keep the spell intact. Hold. Please hold. My hand shakes one violently, and the air seems to tremble. It's not going to hold. She's like a cinder block, but with one arm, I drag her towards the sidewalk, away from the crash. Wake up, Tash. Come on, wake up. She bats her eyes. Sounds of crumpling fiberglass crack through the air. My spell's buckling. My hand trembles. The heat from my wrist simmers. I can't hold it. Oof. A jolt of pain radiates through me, and chaos erupts in a blurred motion. The car she was in skids across the intersection and plants into a pole. The driver just inside is gone. Wait, what? But how? The driver of the white car hangs out the window, neck crooked backward, and streaked with blood. I turn my face away. Tasha pulls herself up on shaky elbows, blinking in my direction. Rue? She looks at me, and I cover the warm stones in my wrist. Rue! Her voice cracks, and nothing matters anymore. I pull her in to me. It's okay, you're okay. Car swerves to a stop, narrowing, missing of the pile of pressed metal. A man in a navy windbreaker emerges with a phone to his ear. Help will be here soon, I say. She weeps against my chest, a gash on her forehead, crying tears of blood. I hold her tight, tight like Mom would do. It's over, I whisper, refusing tears, trying to break free. You're okay, I'm here, everything's okay. The crowd nearby clamors over one another for a look at the wreck, when a sweet chemical scent wafts past gasoline. No, shit, no. Well, we have to move. Even on the sidewalk, we're too close. I fondle for her arm, pulling it over my shoulder. She's heavy, so much heavier than I remember. We have to get up. The gasoline smell stings my nostrils, and words stick to the roof of my mouth. Tosh, we have to get further away. Her head bobs like she's woozy, her forehead's wound gushing faster. Magic. Move her with magic. A cluster of eyes cling to us. Everyone's watching, recording. I can't. The time spell worn off. People are watching. I can't use magic with them all looking. The chemical grows stronger and a flicker of fire dents my periphery. Do something. but people are around. I, I have to. I can't lose her. The words are fuzzy in my head, and the black stones fused to my wrists swell with warmth. But nothing sputters from my hand. Focus. What are the words? I can't think. I pull hard from my center, and my wrists glow hot as the black balls fuse to my skin heat like a skillet. My words are muffled, but I feel it. I feel my magic. Energy rushes through me, ripping from my palm. A light sprouting like rays of sun. She-ya-ya fuzz of fruits. The light shifts into a wall transparent as glass between us and the crash, rippling like droplets of water. The ground shudders and the clouds of orange blaze explodes, slamming against the invisible barrier. Drops of pain pitch my spine, but I keep my hands still. If I let go, the flame will follow us, she knows. Tosh, stay with me. I'm here. It's going to be okay. She hugs me, nestling her fingers against my skin. I close my eyes and focus on the rhythm of her heartbeat pressed to my chest. Mom's used to rock me back and forth and hum when I was little and scared. Forever. Holding her stirs a heat inside of me brighter and fiercer than the sizzling flames popping just a ways away. Sirens moan in the backdrop and the orange light colors my eyes. I don't want to open them. Not yet. My wrists chill as the fire and magic around us buzzes out. And I guess the smoke is off my head. We're okay. She's okay. We're okay. My wrist buzzes. Just breathe. Breathe. What did you do? Patrol is coming. Run! So this is Wings of Ebony, and apparently this girl has magic, and I'm hoping to learn a little bit more of backstory. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. This one sounds really good and about like hardships, like when something happens, like something bad happens and just kind of like the hardships that you go through. So yes, I am so excited. I am definitely, this is probably like, sounds like own voices as well, even though it's set in a magical world. Obviously this character is fake, but it just seems like it's like going to be that. I'm so excited for this. Oh my god, I'm so excited. She got in trouble. Come on now. I love a girl that gets in trouble and not following the rules. I love that. So yes. Yes. So I'm so excited for this one. When I got it, I didn't know if I was going to be excited enough but this has mythology in it, and I'm so excited. So excited. So yes, thank you for, who gave me this? I don't remember who gave me it. Simon and Schuster. It says Simon and Schuster. So thank you for Simon and Schuster for sending me this book. And yes, I'm hoping to read it soon, hopefully. I know it's out now, so you can get your copy. So yeah. I believe it's out now, because I see pictures around it. 223. Actually, it's not out yet, but it's out 223. So get your copy at 223. So yeah. And that is it for this video. If you like this video, give a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, and click that notification bell so that you will get more stuff. You gotta press the resume. You kicked the remote, Bobby.
Why do I have to press resume?
Because then it won't play. You have to press the X button so you can play it. So click the notification bell in the bottom, and yeah, if you want to see more videos from me. And I post videos every Monday and Fridays now, so I'm so excited. Anyways, so And comment down below if you've read this book. I would like to know. I mean, this is an arc, but if you read this book, please comment down below. I would love to know your thoughts and stuff. I have not read this book, so no spoilers, but
I have something to say.
okay.
I'm very full.
You're very full?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you ate too many chips. That's what happened. So we'll save that for lunch.
We'll save this pancake for lunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can eat it at lunchtime.
I want to play my game. I want to play my game.
All right, hold on. So, and comment down below. And
Family might be missing me now.
yeah, she will. Anyway, hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Lost my train.